I honestly think the Americans are trolling us and we're falling for some weird kind of propaganda, because there's no way people will have houses that are as humongous as theirs. Like, okay, like, look at this thing. Look at this. The land this thing sits on is probably the size of Liechtenstein. So today we're going to be taking a look at some of these ridiculous mega palaces from across the pond from the subreddit r/Zillow Gone Wild. Starting off with this one. That's enormous. No one needs a house this big. How big is your family? Do you have 20 children? This is like the size of my apartment building. What the? What? What? Okay, right. You could go, why would you have something like that in your house? Isn't that a waste of space? I don't think so. Look at the size of that thing. What else are you going to put in there if not a weird Cowboy Fox arcade shooting game? Okay. I don't know what on earth. I mean, is this I'm guessing this is a children's bedroom? This would be sick for sleepovers. Like, if those are beds, sick for sleepovers. Not a fan of the giant beaver room. Like, there's just no... I do kind of rate it. Because it's like someone coming over might be like, oh, where's the bathroom, you guys? It's just that door on the right. And you get jump scared by the big beaver. Okay, that's just... This just looks like a really sad conference room. How many feasts are you having? How many chairs are there here? There has to be about 25 chairs, 30 chairs maybe. And then you've got some cuck chairs at the back for the people who aren't allowed to eat. What kind of banquets are you holding at this house? Oh, I like the tiki room. I am a big fan of the tiki room. There's a lot of different sort of vibes going on here, isn't there? There's a lot of different styles. I don't even know what this is. This is sort of like early 2000s science museum. What? You just got a giant concrete tunnel in your house. Okay, this bit isn't finished. They've built... This is almost like something out of a horror film. This would be a great setting for a horror film. Why are you building a cabin inside of your house? Oh, actually, how much is this? Okay, weirdly, I know it's a lot of money, but considering the thing is the size of, like, a small country, and it's on... It actually is, you know. It's on 152 acres. Oh, how many acres is Monaco? Okay, Monaco is about 4 times larger than that, but still giving it a run for its money in some way. $12 million. They gave it a price cut of $7.5 million. Jesus, it must not be selling. Oh, but you gotta like that is a gorgeous, gorgeous house. The interior is just like fucking atrocious, and they're building a giant barn for something or other. It's got like an Odeon cinema inside. What the fuck? I don't know. Like, I know obviously 12 million is a ridiculous amount of money, but if this was anywhere in England, it would be like 40 million pounds. That's a fucking like Odeon cinema inside. They got the arcade machines and shit. Like, it is a ridiculous house. John Goodman's longtime New Orleans home on the market. I mean, that's a very pretty house, isn't it? That's a very, very pretty house. I see people doing like their London townhouses up like this on TikTok. Like, they'll buy like a decrepit terraced house in London and they'll make it look like this, which I quite like. I quite like this vibe. Yeah, very nice. I like the pictures. It feels like the Ivy. Yeah, nice bedroom. This is a real... I mean, all I have to say about this house is it's very, very nice. There's a lot of living space, though, isn't there? I think we've seen about 3 living rooms so far. What do you need 3 living rooms for? I think that the maximum amount of living rooms I think you only need 1, but the maximum amount of living rooms that I feel as though you'd be able to utilize properly would be 2. You have like a living room with like your TV and shit, and then you have like a nice room, you know, like a room with like just 2 sofas facing each other that you use like 3 times a year. This house is the perfect example of the phrase money does not buy taste. Okay, so it's a $25 million house in Boca Raton, Florida. Big blue roof. Oh, look at the fishy pool. Did you see that fishy pool right there? Oh, mate, you know what? I can tell this house is going to be a bit gaudy, but I think I'm going to rate it. They got their yacht parked up outside their house. I'm sorry, how can you not rate that? That's sick. They got their yacht parked next to their house. They got a fish pool. Is the interior going to be horrible? Another great picture of the fish pool. I love that. I feel as if I wanted a swimming pool and had enough space for it in my garden, I'd build a fish-shaped swimming pool. Maybe a shark one, actually. I feel as though that would be a bit cooler. Oh, that's a nice house. Okay. Oh, you know what? It's maximalist, isn't it? It's like the opposite of minimalist. I don't mind that. It's something a bit different. I quite like it. Yeah, that's cool. I'm sorry, it's cool. This is a cool... It'll give you a headache if you look at it for too long. But it's maximalist. It's fucking sick. It's just... They're just putting everything... They've got a dragon on the ceiling, man. They're putting everything they could ever want into their house, and I respect it. Like, what would you rather? Would you rather it be like plain white, marble floors, all the furniture is either black or white, or would you rather this? Sorry, look at this. It looks like a shot out of Game of Thrones. Oh, mate, come on. How can you hate on this? Sorry, Redditor. All right, where are you? Where are you, Redditor? How can you say this house is the perfect example of the phrase money does not buy taste? It absolutely fucking does in this case. Look at this. This is amazing. Look at fucking, it's got painting on the ceiling like this. If I had a spare $25 million lying around, this is how I would probably have my house. It's nice. This room isn't too much. There's not too much going on here, but that's a nice room. I really like that house. I really, really like that. Let's see what the Redditors are saying. Yeah, you have to admire that given the financial means, they actually made the house they wanted to live in, not the house deemed the most aesthetically accepted as good taste. 100%. 100%. This is fucking sick. It's a true one-of-a-kind house. I love it. I absolutely love that. A house that screams, we have so much money that we literally have no idea what to do with all of our money. Okay. Well, let's have a look at the listing first. How much is it up for? Oh, okay. Do you want to take a quick little guess at how? I mean, we haven't seen any pictures of this house. Like, okay, there's a picture of the house. Do you want to guess how much that is? It's $177 million. $177 million. Oh, but if you want to get a mortgage on it, it's just going to be $1,145,000 a month. Very doable, I think, when you break it down into chunks like that. Let's have a look. Is this like a weird sort of spa? I feel as though, like, whenever I look at houses that are just like massive and have ridiculous features like this, like they've got like stepping stones, I just think like I'm really boring, I'm sorry, but I just think the upkeep on something like this must be insane. I mean, I guess when you're paying $1 million on a mortgage a month, you can afford to upkeep something like this. Yeah, I mean, it's something that's it's slightly different to the usual LA concrete house, but not by too much. It still keeps the same sort of shape. Again, it feels like a waiting room. Do you know what I mean? Like, there is such thing as too much living space. What the fuck are you going to do with this other than have it as like just a seating area that looks like the waiting room of a hotel? Yeah, like that staircase. Another little, I like this bit here. That's nice. Although it does feel like a gym. You know, have you ever been to like a fancy gym and it's just got like a little seating area? It feels like that. Yeah, I like the bathroom, although I'm not a fan of like a squashy sofa next to a bath or shower, because you're just gonna get water damaged, aren't you? Sorry, I'm very boring. I like that. Look. Right, it is a nice house. That's a nice pool. It's a fucking nice house. It's an absolutely gorgeous house. Look at that. Sorry, it is beautiful. And it's got a cinema as well. It is absolutely beautiful. Jesus Christ. How much wine do you drink? But it is beautiful. That is an absolutely beautiful house. If I had a spare 200 million quid or so lying around, I mean, it is in LA. Not really the biggest fan of LA. But if that house was in like Surrey, I'd snap it right up. This was exhausting to go through. It's just like it's just a house, isn't it? I mean, it's a big house, but it's just a bit boring looking on the outside. Okay, right. I think I could see where this is going from the golden door. Oh. Okay, yeah. Do you see what I mean when I said when I was talking about like the house with all the gaudy stuff, like all the Viking table and the fish pool? Would you rather that or this? The white mirrored home. Why have they got a mirrored fridge? What the fuck? What is going on? Yeah, I hate that. I really hate this. I really hate this house. Who decided to do this? Who moved into a house and was like, you know what? This is nice. This is a nice big space, but I can't help but feel as though everything would look better if it looked like a fucking labyrinth. Look how ridiculous this looks. Mate, no, this is horrible. No, you're not going to sell this house in this state. Who on earth is going to buy a house that looks like this? This is very much tailored to the person who currently lives in it. No one else wants a house like this. All right, that's an unnecessary amount of garages, isn't it? How many cars do you have? You need 5 doors on your garage. Oh, well, okay, right. The thing is, it looks like it's in a really sunny bit of America. Why have they put glass over the top of it? Why have they done that? Is it to keep like tropical plants or something? You know what? I like it. That's quite nice. I'm not a fan of the pish yellow color of the house, but the rest of it, you know, like they could get rid of the glass, but it is nice. That is nice. I quite like that. Where is it? Yeah, it's in Florida. Why have you put glass over the top of it? Is it so you can keep the plants in? I don't know. No notes, none whatsoever. That pool is the best pool I've ever seen. Oh, okay, yeah, but kind of peak if you fall in off there. Like that looks like a hazard. Yeah, that's a beautiful pool. Beautiful, beautiful pool. Does look a bit shallow, but it is lovely. Look how they massacred my boy. That's a real nice house. I like that. It's a proper like an old American house. Like the sort of house a senator would live in, like the 1800s or something. Oh, mate. Oh, why have you done that? That's disgusting. That's that's not so bad. But it's just like, why? Why is this something people do when they just move into houses? Like, make everything white with black details. What? This is only $795,000. Right, in the south of England, this would get you, like, I don't know, a 4-bedroom semi-detached house. Look at this. What the fuck? It's the White House. That is the fucking White House. Are you joking? This is the equivalent. This is what is it, like £600,000? Let's look on Rightmove right now for what £600,000 gets you in. What's like a suburby bit of London? Let's see what it gets you in Croydon. Let's see what 600,000 gets you in Croydon. Yeah, see, 4-bed semi-detached house like that. House like that. House like that. It's basically terraced or semi-detached houses. But in America, you get. Are you joking? Are you actually joking? Is the house made out of paper mache? How have they managed to do that? Mate, okay, right. I quite like something like that. I know a lot of people may not like this sort of style. I quite like it. It gives like log cabin vibes. Fucking giant Home Alone style staircase. It's a billiards room. You're not getting that in Croydon. Yeah, that is absolutely ridiculous. Contemporary brick home in Ohio. Yeah, I'm a massive fan of that. That's sick. It looks like a sort of like a public library. Do you know what I mean? Like a small public library, and I quite like that. Yeah, it feels very Incredibles, doesn't it? Yeah, love it. Absolutely love the unnecessarily long sofa. Not a fan of that. Feels very small, and like it feels. I feel as though if I was washing my hands in there, I'd feel like I was in an airplane toilet. It does very much feel. I mean, everything's brick. I don't think everything should be brick. I feel. I don't know. I feel as though it needs a bit more. There's something about it that just doesn't feel right if everything is brick. I think brick accents are good, but brick. But if every wall is brick, I feel as though it doesn't feel right. Look, even the shower wall is brick. Beautiful, though. Absolutely brilliant house. Live in a bank for $264,000. So you got the bathroom is the money vault. Oh, that's sick. I'm sorry, that's fucking sick. It might not be everyone's cup of tea, but that's so cool. A giant cowhide rug on the floor. Just not utilizing this space at all. But something about this is just, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I love that. Open concept gone too far. And someone on this subreddit has given it the tag needs to be burnt down. Well, I'll be the judge of that. That's a very boring shaped lake. Like, it's the same shape as the very boring shaped house. It looks like a stables. What if they built their house to look like that? Okay. Yeah, that's really weird. It looks like a really shit office block or a stables. Wait, this is all one room. That's all. Mate, the echo in here must be mental. I don't like that. It feels like a furniture showroom. That's giant. Oh, what? No, you can't live there. That doesn't feel cozy at all. You gotta have walls to make you feel cozy. Look at the giant stairs. What the fuck are you taking up those stairs? Mate, what? They haven't even like you could probably have about 4 or 5 bedrooms in this space, but you're making all your kids sleep in the same room. 2 toilets next to each. No, come on. And I don't know what this is. Like a playroom or something, but everything just looks fucked. Like, this whole house looks absolutely fucked. Hang on, wait, I'll show you what it looks like. So it looks like you've taken a house, right? It looks like you've taken a house and just gone like that. That's literally what this house is. Absolutely dire. And I kind of agree with the tag. I'm like, I feel as though that house just needs to be restarted. It feels like I think this must be like an old warehouse, because look at how high the ceilings are. That has to be an old warehouse. Victorian townhouse with a surprise dragon inside, $850,000. Okay. I like that. I like the sort of. I love American Victorian style houses. Just like, what are you doing there? You shouldn't be there. Oh, I like that. That's a nice thing. Okay, right. That art there, not a fan of that. It's like, you know, the sort of shit art you see in like drop shippers TikTok videos in the background. You'll know exactly the type of art I mean. Shit like this. Shit like that, where it's like Scrooge McDuck like playing with money, or it'll be him with like a Louis Vuitton bag or something. Yeah, it'll be some shit like this. I hate that style of art. It's horrible. That's just it feels that adjacent. Ooh, very blue. No, I'm not. Bit too blue, bit too bright for my liking. Yeah. Oh, I like those. Are those lamps? I don't really know what they are, but those are class. I like them. Bloody hope that's not the dragon you're referring to, Liz. I'm a big fan of the Lizzie bathroom. It would be a bit off-putting though, wouldn't it? Like you're having a wee and there's just 20 pictures of Lizzie looking at you menacingly. That's not even it's not why is she looking like that? Oh, there's the dragon. Lovely. That's a cool dragon. Oh my goodness. Right. Do you see that? It goes up the underside of the staircase and around on that. Yeah, no, I like this a lot. That's fucking sick. That's absolutely sick. It's just 2 reds. Did you need to do the ceiling red as well? Oh, that's a nice room. That's a real nice room, that one. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, it's a fucking great house. I like that house. Wait, what? $250,000 for a 1.22 acre private island. Buy quick. Mate, that's barely an island. It's just like a lump of dirt that's in the middle of a swamp. What the fuck are you even meant to do with that? What are you meant to do with that bit of land? It's just a clump of dirt in the middle of some dirty water. What 220 grand gets you in Muncie? Okay. Do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean when I say that I feel as though the Americans are like gaslighting or pranking us? Because 220 grand, what's that in pounds? That's like, probably like just over £150,000. And you've got like a grand staircase. You got a fucking chandelier. You got lovely wood floors, archways and stuff. Like, look at this. That's so good. I did not expect that. All right, decent size. Okay, is all of it just a cave? Have they just converted the inside of their modern-looking house into a cave? It looks like a cheap cave. Do you know what I mean? It looks like a cave in a kid's play area. What a weird interior design choice. I kind of respect it though. It's unique. It's shit, but it's unique, and I respect they put a mirror in the wall with it. Is the person who okay, they haven't done it in the bedroom for some reason, but is the person who lives here like a giant lizard? Like, why would you want to live in a cave? Okay, I guess they're digging out for I would guess a cave-themed pool. For $330K, you can own an absolute horror show of a house in New Jersey. Oof. Yeah, I mean, it looks big, but what on earth are you going to do with it? It's got like 5 tiny windows. Mate. Yeah, no, that don't look good. Ah, come on. What is the housing market like in New Jersey? This place is falling apart. Surely this is just for the land. Surely for the 300... Where is it? Okay, the land doesn't even look nice. Surely whoever buys this is just going to knock it down and build another house on it. What? Wait, what the... What? I bet that the bloke who taking these pictures was terrified to go in here. What a petrifying place. Are you joking? What 750K buys you in Flint, Missouri? I'm guessing that's Minnesota, Missouri? I don't know. A state. That is a castle. That is a stately home in the UK. That's 20 million pounds in the UK. What the? No, I need to be moving to Flint. Look at this. I mean, I'm not a big fan. The design is a bit oldie-woldy, but that is an yeah, that's horrible decor inside. But look at the grounds. Look at the grounds it's on. That's mental. If an LL Bean and Bass Pro Shop had a baby, it would be this 3,300 acre. 3,300 acres. Are you fucking joking me? That's definitely bigger than Liechtenstein, I think. Okay, it's definitely bigger than Monaco because Monaco was it's 514 acres. So the next biggest country after Vatican City and Monaco is Nauru, and this is only like 2,000 acres smaller than Nauru. Fucking nuts! It's bigger than 2 countries put together. Like the Vatican City and Monaco put together are about, I'm gonna say about a 5th of what this is. Maybe even a 6th. Look at that. It is nice. It is a nice house. It's just, what the fuck are you gonna do with all that land? Founder of Yankee Candle, when someone says took maximalism too far. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's fucking... Oh, I should make candles, shouldn't I? Jesus, look at that. Okay, a bit too open plan for my liking, but that's nice. What you got? You know what I said earlier about like, oh, if you have more than 2 living rooms, what do you even do with a 3rd, 4th, or 5th one? This is what you do. You make an arcade. That's awesome, man. You got a lovely car garage, an indoor tennis court that has a bar and sofas. No, come on, that's silly. That's ridiculous. I love it. Right, well, I'm gonna leave it there for this video. Like and subscribe, and I'll give you that house. I'll buy it for you and give you it. I promise. I would never lie to you.